Hey, yay, yay, yay. How's everybody doing? So let's see what we got going on over here. It says here, researchers find that higher intelligence is correlated with left-wing beliefs. How? The only way I can see that happening is if they only test the academics, because academics tend to be very less left-wing, um, just because of the environment. Colleges just kind of encourage that kind of radical sort of beliefs in people, um, because they just think they're smarter than everybody else. And plus, it doesn't take that much intelligence to be a traditionalist and want to conserve traditional values. You just got to care. A provocative new study has found a link between left-wing beliefs and both higher intelligence quotient (IQ) scores and genetic markers believed to be associated with higher intelligence. Are you sure about that? And a lot of stupid people with left-wing beliefs. As psychology researchers at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities reported in their new paper, uh, published in the journal Intelligence, okay, numerous intelligence tests found that being more clever, more clever, interesting choice of words, is correlated with a range of left-wing and liberal political beliefs. How did you come to that conclusion? Our results, the paper's author wrote, imply that being genetically predisposed to be smarter causes left-wing beliefs. No, I would think it would make you more open to trying new ideas, being more intelligent. You'd be less likely to adopt um, an old way of thinking, and you would be more likely to embrace a new idea and probably test it yourself. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're left wing. It just means that you're open to new ideas. So you're going to test them. You're going to test these ideas either through reason or evidence or whatever it is and see if they're correct. And the left wing beliefs are just whatever is new. Whatever is new, whatever is the new thing. So there's so many of them. If one is proven wrong, there's always another one. So how can you, for certain, uh, determine that intelligent people are just left wing? They could simply just be idea shopping. Uh, as with all research on human intelligence, the work is fraught. There are different types of intelligence, and it's hard to draw the line between nature and nurture since education clearly causes IQ test scores to rise. As I thought, is because they're testing educated people, and colleges just sort of breed that kind of ideology. Still, the paper's methodology is compelling. The author gleaned results from a study of more than 200 families. The entire family, or just one or two people in the family, specific people? Hmm? And where does this genetic marker for intelligence come from? Some of which included only biological children, others only adopted children, and a smaller portion of which had both adopted and biological kids. So they tested the kids. And is genetic markers for intelligence, is that something that's common in human beings? Because simply having the genetic marker does not necessarily mean that it's actually something that's expressed. Like you can have genetic marker for alcoholism, not be an alcoholic. We find both IQ and genetic indicators of intelligence, known as polygenetic scores, can help predict which of the two siblings tend to be more liberal. Come on, bruh. It's a test on children. Children are just going to adopt whatever ideology. Are the parents liberal? Is that what's happening? The parents are liberal. Okay, can help predict which of the two siblings tend to be more liberal. Study author Tobias Edwards told SciPost in a fascinating interview about the research. There are siblings with the same upbringing who are raised under the same roof. What's your point? This implies that intelligence is associated with political beliefs. How? How the hell did you just jump to that conclusion? He's like, 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's why I believe in abortion. Like, how? Okay. This implies that okay, not solely because of environment or upbringing, but rather the genetic variation for intelligence may play a part in influencing our political differences. No. You might just question things more, which makes you less likely to be traditional, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're right wing. Why is this the case? I do not know. Using both measured IQ and polygenetic scores, the latter are genetic profiles that determine all kinds of things, from how one looks and to their risk of acquiring disease or expressing mental illness. The research measured for cognitive performance and educational attainment and then determined whether there was a correlation between intelligence, genetics, and political affiliation. On the politics side, they tested for 5 variables: political orientation, authoritism, egalitarianism, social liberalism, and fiscal conservatism. On children who are likely to just agree with whatever sounds good. Polygenetic scores predicted social liberalism and lower authoritarianism, long word, within families. Okay. So these intelligent children want everyone to get along, and they don't want anyone to be in charge of them. Fascinating. Paper continues, intelligence was able to significantly predict social liberalism and lower authoritarianism within families, even after controlling for socioeconomic variables. Still, Edward cautioned, political beliefs are a complex construct of a particular historical moment that will never be totally reducible to any one variable. So you're basically saying your research is bullshit because the variable that you're measuring does not determine whether or not they're going to be that political ideological association. This surprise highlights an important point. No, it does. There is no law saying that intelligent people must always be supportive of particular beliefs or ideologies. The way our intelligence affects our beliefs is likely dependent upon our environment and culture. Looking back across history, we can see intelligent individuals have been attracted to all sorts of different and often contradictory ideas. Intellectuals have flirted with and have been seduced by dangerous ideologies and tyrannical regimes, he said. Many smart people have believed ideas that are downright stupid. I mean, the idea could be stupid on a rational basis, but the idea could also be unifying, and the effect it could have on the group could also be positive. So in that way, embracing the idea would be intelligent, even though the idea might be stupid. See? For instance, people believing that being clean could wash off the devil might be stupid, but being clean can generally make them healthier. So the association of embracing the idea, making them healthier, could seem like their idea of washing off the devil might be working, and someone embracing that idea, you can be like, okay, that's a stupid idea, but it is intelligence to embrace the idea. because all evidence point to it actually having a positive result, right? That's why you'd see intelligent people embracing stupid ideas, because all evidence points to it having the result, the intended result. Because of this, George Orwell doubted that the intelligence of participants could be any guide to the quality of their beliefs. Okay. Declaring that one has to belong to the intelligentsia to believe things like that. No ordinary man could be such a fool. It depends, man. It depends on why you consider that person a fool. If they believe something stupid for a stupid reason, sure. But if you ask them why they believe in this stupid idea and they have a actually good reason, is it really stupid? Anyways, until next time.